Hail Thunder Buddies, 'tis I, John Smith 11, the God of Thunder, and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Discworld. Now, I've already tried recording 2 parts of this so far, and they turned out absolutely horrible. Like, I was recording with Fraps at the time, so I could only play it with like 30 to 40 FPS, and I didn't know anything about bitrate and rendering either, so the videos turned out terrible. There were parts of the videos where the frame rate would just dip for no reason, and where the footage would just scramble up really bad, like you're trying to watch a television show in the 80s with the antenna on the TV pointing in the wrong directions. So now that I'm able to record at above shit frames per second, I figured that I would give it another go. So I'm going to be playing through Discworld by Darren83 on the Mod Nexus. If you guys want to check this mod out or play it for yourself, I'll be leaving a link for it in the description. But I will give you guys fair warning, it is technically abandoned. I don't know if it's because at the time the author of the books that the mod was based off of, Terry Pratchett, passed away at the time, or because of issues in Darren's personal life, but he stopped working on the mod. So there will be bugs and stuff here and there, but oh well. Without further ado, let's get on into this. So the first thing that you gotta do is when you're loading up this mod in your mod manager, put it at the top of your load order, because it is like DLC size, so to avoid any really bad conflicts and stuff, just put that up at the top of your load order. Second thing, when you get in game, you gotta go talk to basically Jimmy from South Park. I freaking love this guy.
Yes?
Dragonborn. I was asked to deliver this. Dragonborn, I was asked to deliver this note to to the Dragonborn. It seemed urgent.
You wanna get somewhere quick? You wanna get somewhere quick, fast, new kid?
Fucking love that guy. Okay, peculiar note. Get out the way, please, so I can read that. Okay, we are in need of some hired muscle due to reports of pirates in our shipping lanes. If you could meet at the designated location and provide security for our voyage, the pay will be 10,000 septims upon completion.
Holy shit!
I know that I'm not exactly needing gold at the time because I've almost got like 1,000,000 gold, but 10,000 septims would be good enough persuasion for anybody, I'd imagine. So, yeah, we gotta go over to Solitude and do that. It's right across from the East Empire Company warehouse. Now, part of the reason why I am playing through this again is because last time there was a really bad audio bug that I think that I fixed. Like, it affected my werewolf transformation sounds and NPCs talking. Because, like, every now and again, when an NPC would be talking to me, they'd cut off, like, mid-sentence for no reason and then pick back up on the next word. And whenever I went beast mode with my werewolf, there would be, like, a 2-second delay in the sound effects playing like they were supposed to. And it turned out that it was just, like, the front flip mod that I had installed. So, sadly, no more front flips for me, but oh well. And that guy is still underneath the docks. So, yeah, fair warning, this will probably happen to you, but I'm going to fix him really quick, and I'm just going to cut right to after I get him working like he's supposed to.
Dragonborn. Didn't know if you would make it on time. I assume the offer was good enough for you.
Okay, what's the cargo?
Nothing illegal, I can guarantee that. Just loads of ale, and surprisingly a lot of random musical instruments and performance art stuff, for street performers and the like.
Still think it's funny that they're paying me 10,000 gold just to guard musical instruments. I mean, if it was alcohol and really good shit, that I would understand them being so worried about it getting stolen, but just musical instruments and stuff? I don't see that getting stolen, but hey, if you want to pay me that much to guard it, I'm in. When do we sail?
Immediately. Feel free to grab a bunk below. The voyage to Anvil will take at least a few weeks, provided everything goes smoothly.
Yeah, there's my boy. Ugh, I wonder if Susan and Albert are gonna show up anytime soon. Because, like, I don't know if any of you guys know this or not, but, the first of any of the miniseries movies that I saw of, Terry Pratchett's novels was the Hogfather, and Death was my absolute favorite character. Because, like, I really liked the Jack Skellington vibe he gave off with, like, his smile. Because, like, from what I've read about in the books, because, like, I've never actually really read the books, but from what I've heard about it and stuff, and like the excerpts that I've read and stuff, Death was supposed to have been actually smiling in the novel, so I'm happy that they put it in the movie like that. Like they had like the actual skull smiling, like it it was goofy looking a little bit, but I liked it, like it suited him. And plus, some of the jokes that he would crack were absolutely fantastic. Okay, so that shakiness is supposed to be something happening outside.
Listen, you fool. There is no such thing as a monster mud crab. You must have been dreaming.
But I saw it. The claws and mammoths.
Have you smuggled any scoom on board, son? I'll let it pass this time, but it can have...
This part always freaks me out a little bit.
It's going to kill us all.
By the 9! Get this ship turned around.
Good
now.
lord, that is a giant mud
Oh,
crab.
gods, it's too late for that. It's coming right for us.
Ugh, creeps me out every time I see that.
Good to see you are finally awake. Maybe you will be more reasonable than your companion.
Patrician Veterinari.
I am led to believe you are dragonborn by your friend. So, you may be of use to me. You see, your ship was wrecked, but we recovered the contraband and burned most of it. The punishment for smuggling musical instruments and what appeared to be my investments into my city is death by hanging.
Looking back, you see?
But
happens to the
we
best
could
of
be
us.
merciful.
Come along.
Yes. It would probably be in the both of our best interests. You seem capable enough. I will grant you respite, as long as you help the people in my city. What say you?
Okay. I do not feel like, I don't feel like getting my ass killed soon, so I'm just gonna... Oh, sounds like I have no choice.
There is always a choice.
Yeah, not one with good options, so where do I start?
That will be up to you. Ask around. I'm sure someone needs help. And don't think of running. You may just fall off the edge.
God, this guy is so much like the guy that they had play Patrician Veterinari in the movie. Because, like, this guy is a reference to, the Patrician, the mayor of Ankh-Morpork and, Going Postal. And I like how they had him... I like how they have him, like, with the slicked back hair like that. Like, it, in the movie, he was played by, the same guy who played Tywin Lannister in, Game of Thrones. And if this is... Yep, this is the gaping chasm door. Like, in the movie, he would be like he called a con artist named, Moist von Lipwig into his place. He was just like, you can either do what I want you to do, or you can run through that door over there. It's your choice. And he went to run through this door, and he almost fell down this gaping ass hole. So this is definitely a big Going Postal reference.
Good to see you took the sensible way out.
Good for some
Oh, you
of
may
us,
want to
I
ask around the tavern and see if anyone needs help, or possibly even the watch.
Even a watch.
There are a lot of people who need help around the island either way. You should have no lack of opportunity. Oh, welcome to our island, Dragonborn. Is it? Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Go to the inn. There is a man there who's been taunting me for years. If anyone needs help, it will be him. Welcome indeed.
That is so cool. I really fucking love how he has Death looking in this, because, like, the Skyrim skeletons alone are perfect for it because of the bright blue eyes that they have, and Death, from the books, is supposed to have had, like, bright blue eyes, because in the movie he had, like, little tiny beady eyes, but I saw the cover for, the Hogfather novel, and it had it looking like his eyeballs were, like, two big blue spheres in his head. So I really like that, and the fact that Skyrim's skeletons alone look perfect for it, aside from like the cloak that he had to put over it. I don't know if he changed the texture around the mouth to be like a little darker to make it look like he's smiling, but that skeleton looked like he was smiling, almost just like it did in the movie. Conjure horse. Okay, so I played through a quest mod a while back called Worm's Tooth, and I think that this Conjure Horse mod may be here because of the, maybe because the Summon Arvak spell from Dawnguard might not work. Either that or there's not really that much fast travel. Our story begins in the town of Ankh-Morpork, the twin city of proud Ankh and pestilent Morpork, the biggest city in Discworld. God, that is so cool. I really like how he has the text laid out here, because like this reminds me of a way that if another movie had been made, like this would probably have been the way that the text would have been laid out for the opening credits. And there be one of the clacks going postal reference. Rest in peace, Terry Pratchett. And that is the Wormburg from The Color of Magic. Yep, definitely the Wurmberg. Dedicated to the men and women of the United States military. Now, if I'm seeing this the right way, the people who worked on along with Darren on this mod had friends and family that went into the military and died overseas, so they made this part as like a memoriam to them, which I think is a nice little touch. I tell you what, even though I've already seen that before, I still am in awe of that. And the first sight that we get to see is the Unseen University's Tower of Art. Like, that is freaking cool. Like, I think that he nailed the smog at just the right amount, too. Like, I really like this. I feel like Death's about to start narrating my story, being like, our story begins in the town of Ankh-Morpork, as our valiant young hero rides to the nearest hotel to assist an elderly man in need of an adventuring partner. The mended drum. That's funny. I still remember in The Color of Magic when Two Flower insured the broken drum and then the dude burned it down trying to collect the insurance money.
Guest, whose name is legend, must tell us truly, what is it that a man may call the greatest things in life?
Is it the sights of your enemies slain, the humiliation of his tribe, and the lamentation of his women?
What water, good dentistry, and soft lavatory paper.
The finer things in life.
Welcome to the Mended Drum. I am Inma. If you want food or drink or a bed or whatever, feel free to ask. What can I do for you?
Like, I talked to this cat lady before, and there was something that I found interesting here, and I think I'd play it back for you guys. I would like to rent a room, please.
Of course, that will be 1,000 gold.
Oh my god!
Like, 1,000 gold to rent a room for a bed? Are you serious?
Oh no, darling, the bed is free. That's the insurance for mugging protection, bar fight protection, killing protection, and all that stuff.
And sewer ants! So, all that stuff, just all that stuff. You know, you break a chair over somebody's head, you're insured. You accidentally kill somebody, you're insured. You accidentally knock up this cat waitress, and you're paying child support for the whole litter. So I can just sleep for free?
Sure, if you see an open bed, feel free to take it.
Okay. Do you know of anybody who needs help?
Well, the old man who comes in here often is always talking about adventures and the like.
And the like. Do you know his name?
I never think to ask it between the ogling and the groping.
Ooh, so, I guess Cohen really likes that, really likes that puffer.
Bye-bye.
I don't know who the voice actress was who voice acted for Inma, but she sounds so
Nice
cute.
To see you. Alive.
Do you require any help with anything?
Do I look like I require help with anything?
Wow.
But since you're here, I've been meaning to plunder a dungeon. Could use someone to train how to plunder.
I think I'm well versed in combat.
Sure you are. Alright then, I'll mark your map.
But I like you.
I didn't catch your name.
Cohen is my name.
Cohen, the barbarian. But you were the best. Bard still writes songs about you.
Oh, I didn't get any royalties, and all I got off of it was backache and soup.
Anyways, I think I'm gonna leave this episode here. I think I've made it far enough for this episode. So,
you can get bitten, so be careful.
alright, I'm gonna leave this episode here. So, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked it, by all means, pick up a Thor hammer and smash that like button. Once again, thank you guys very much for watching, and as always, keep calm and hammer on.
Dragonborn. I was